then. Yeah, so let's start. Hi, Dave. How are you?
Great.
Such
Hi.
a pleasure to see you. I mean, I have to bring this up that obviously we haven't met in person before this, and
Yeah,
all I know you is via the Instagram and via social media, and yeah, and let's start. I mean, I really want to know you better, and the entire agenda
perfect.
of this conversation today, and the entire podcast that I'm shooting is because I want to know my friends better and people who I have not yet reached out to and not been in contact really because of definitely you have a life which is much more busier than mine, and you're just never
Right.
free with your major shooting and photography and everything. So I thought, what better than calling you up on a quarantined afternoon.
Perfect. Yeah. So great to be here on this podcast. So yeah, as in we can start with this.
Yeah. I mean, Dev, can you tell me what you do? I mean, I want to know more about what you do, basically.
So I am from IIT Kharagpur, as in I graduated in computer science,
Oh,
and I worked as a software engineer for 6.5 years, and then I quit exactly like 10 years back
okay.
after working for six and a half years like a corporate guy. I was into research, so I quit that and I pursued photography, which was and which is my passion. So yeah,
Oh, I can
so
see one
that is how.
cute cat behind you, though.
Yeah, she will keep hopping in. I hope
So
that's
sweet.
cool.
So, but
Yeah.
how did you manage to? I mean, it's such a big deal, especially in India. I mean, I am also an engineer, and I am then I went ahead and did my MBA, and I'm working with a corporate now. But as an engineer, I realized in India it's very difficult to firstly do an engineering and then quit it. I mean, how do
Uh,
you gain the strength, and what was going on in your mind then?
See, I say this, and I still have this thing that as far as you have no major liabilities, then you're good to go. Because all we are scared of, like as a society, we want a lot of security everywhere. Like, how will we pay EMIs, or how will we make for this thing, that thing? So, those are the bits. If you can take care of that, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of day, let's say if I take a 1 year break, all I would do is spoil my own life, right?
Yeah.
And of the long life that we are supposed to live, maybe Corona will change that, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
my God. We'll come to that.
so the thing is that of the so many years that you would live, and also everybody would approximately work for at least like 40 to 45 years, correct? So in that case, if you take out 1 or 2 years for yourself, even if you do not succeed in that, it doesn't matter. Like, so in India we don't really have that culture, but abroad they would call it sabbatical or just living life,
Correct.
which we usually
Yeah, which we usually don't have an idea about. I think I lost you, Dave. I cannot hear you.
sorry, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
hear. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm saying that, yeah, as you clearly mentioned that, in India, we don't have the concept of sabbaticals and, trying to pursue your passion at the cost of your career. When you
Correct.
started it initially, what was the hurdle like? And, what was the pressure from your family, from your near ones, dear ones, and everything? Were people really
uh,
bewildered at the thought of you doing it?
no, so luckily what happened is, like my sister and brother-in-law, they also used to work with me, as in we were in the same company, all of us. So they ended up handling a lot of pressure, and the other great part is, like, my parents are not very pushy.
Okay.
So all I had to do was like tell them that I have quit my job.
Okay.
My mom was not. My mom was slightly worried, but my dad was more like, "It's okay. Maybe you'll have to find another job." But he also didn't really push me. Also, the thing is, see, uh, after engineering, if you do an MBA, like nobody will ask you anything. But when
Correct.
you pursue a creative field, they just want to know what you will do and how you will do it, and every fine detail,
Yeah.
because it's not a set path for them. So initially there was a bit of challenge for them to understand that how I make money.
Yeah.
And also for parents, it's just important that you make some money.
Yeah.
That's what they're worried about.
Correct.
Otherwise, there's no real worry there, because anyway, they don't mostly know what you do at your software job or your management job or anything. All they know is that you get salary and money. So that was
Correct.
the
Fair enough.
initial
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
they are looking for a secure future for you, is their concern anyways.
correct. Yeah.
So, yeah, since you brought it up, how do you make money? So, how do you do? What did you start with? What were the projects like, and what do you do now?
So yeah, then I started majorly. It so happened that I quit in 2010, and that time shooting weddings was a big taboo. Like
Oh,
there were not many people shooting. There was nothing called candid photographer or like a fancy photographer. It used to be mostly studios.
correct.
So even while quitting my job, I was a fashion photographer in my head. As in, I thought like, okay, I'm going to be like the next big thing in fashion photography.
Yeah.
So it all started with that idea, and uh, there is this Indian mindset that you should have some backup. So I ended up shooting one wedding like in June 2010. It so happened that one of my friend, he's a great wedding planner. He was planning that wedding,
Okay.
and he connected me with the bride, and she saw my work. There was not much of like any wedding stuff there, but then she hired me,
Okay.
and everything kind of fell into place that I ended up shooting this one wedding, and this bride was very well connected, and that kind of pulled me into wedding, and there was nobody doing it, so I was this cool guy
Who
shooting
started it?
weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was one of the few ones in the beginning who started shooting weddings, and they were doing different work. So that kind of got me sucked into it, because the thing was, one, I love observing people, as in I love observing. So that is how it all had started. Like photography to me is about observation. I like that. So weddings give you an ample opportunity to observe people,
Okay.
and that's how it started. And this bride made me really popular, as in, and
Oh,
and I,
okay.
yeah, and see, all we want is like good
Networking.
food,
Okay.
good travel, and everything is what people want in their life. That
Correct.
they should be able to travel and live at exotic places at somebody else's expenses. So that is how it. I
Well,
think weddings offer you
that.
perfect opportunity for that.
Yeah.
And obviously initially there was a lot of money also, because I had the monopoly, in the sense there were very few people doing it in the market. So I enjoyed that luxury of uh, being one of those few.
Yeah.
So that is something I did for about 4 or 5 years, like till I think 2015. And then uh, I think that is when India started realizing that, okay, wedding photography has good money and it's a good market. So
Yeah.
then we had like a lot of photographers
Competition.
coming up, and there's a lot of competition. So it so happened that my idea of leaving job was to live a peaceful life.
Okay.
So I didn't really want to form a company per se, because like having your own company sounds fancy, but it's a lot more work than your job actually at the
Correct.
end of. And it doesn't really leave you. It may or may not leave you with a lot of peace in life, which was the idea I started with. So then I have been majorly a solo player that way. But I think around 2015-16, the whole industry started shifting towards like this like team who would come and take entire project, like your entire wedding is shot by a team. So
Yeah.
that is where I think I started losing a bit of interest in it, and that's when there were few projects which came up which were of alternate nature, in the sense like I worked on a photo book for a client, and there were a bit of industrial and product shoots. So
Okay.
this happened, and recently, like I think uh, for the past 1.5-2 years, I got into shooting celebrities. Like
Oh,
Instagram has left us uh, wanting to have like pretty pictures
pretty
everywhere,
pictures.
and
Yeah,
apart from that, it's also pretty pictures, and they are wanted very quick. Like we
correct.
want it
Yeah.
instantly, like everything is instant. So this funnily is very opposite to the idea I started with. I have
Yeah.
been very laid back, chilled out guy,
Yeah.
but then I had to relearn this bit because the good aspect about it was that I could shoot it solo, which fits into my philosophy, as in I can manage most of the thing myself. And
Yeah.
so I had to relearn a bit that okay, because wedding clients can wait, but celebrities do not
It-
wait. Like for
Yeah.
them, it has to be like it's a very instant thing. Like so, I I've been doing that for past 1.5 2 years. Yeah.
Okay. And has COVID affected that majorly, or I mean, how's the scenario landscape of this employment business now? Because I'm assuming the marriages are not happening and everything is getting postponed, and obviously because of
Yeah.
social
So
distancing and everything.
see, anyway, as I said, like I kind of reduced my wedding work quite a bit.
Correct.
So because of the team bit, but funnily, if I think of it, it could be an opportunity to re-enter the market because uh, now weddings would be a smaller affair for
Yeah.
an year or two,
Yeah.
because as it is, there are restriction on number of people who could attend the wedding.
Correct.
And also I love wedding because of the intimate affair, like because I can see relations and the as I said, like I love observing people,
Okay.
so it's fun to kind of anticipate that this person would be doing this thing or that person would be doing this at this point. So it's kind of wildlife in a way.
Okay.
Uh, what would be their next move?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that way I see that the industry would give opportunity,
Again.
as in it could be an opportunity to re-enter the market, because as it is, if I think of it, the celebrity bit and the fashion bit might take a backseat for some time,
Okay.
because as it is, like in March, lot of the shoots which were scheduled, most of them got cancelled because of like uncertainty over COVID. And so we don't know when the major events would happen. Like lot of,
Mhm.
as in there's no
Surety
prediction
of the
on
fact.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no surety about that. But funnily, in a way, the thing is that most of the shoots are anyway uncertain,
Yeah.
except for weddings where the dates are fixed.
Fixed.
Lot of the celebrity shoots are all uncertain, because
Correct.
sometimes I've gotten call in morning that are you available this evening,
Hmm.
and if I am available I would obviously shoot. So those shoots were anyway unpredictable, so for that anyway you can't really plan or change much of it
It's
things.
short notice is what you're mentioning, right?
Yeah, so as in, because sometimes they themselves are not sure like what time you have to go and all that stuff. So, and do they really want pictures or not for that look?
Right.
Yeah.
So what are you doing आजकल? मतलब, since COVID has affected everything, and people are at their homes and everyone's stuck inside. What are you doing? How are you passing time? What are you doing differently?
So, luckily, I have been, as I said, if you would have judged it, like I am pretty slow that way. Anyways, I live a slow paced life. So for me, I'm kind of enjoying this lockdown.
Oh, you are one of them. जिनके लिए quarantine
Yeah,
is anyway the normal routine.
yeah, it's fine. As in, I'm okay
Okay.
staying at home, and so
No, but how are you? I mean, are you watching something, reading something, doing
yeah.
something?
So I keep. I started watching few more tutorials about photography, and
Okay.
I also like to paint a bit. Like,
Oh.
so I purchased lot of tutorials, like all this impulsive shopping that we all do to
Yeah.
make ourselves happy. So I've collected some of that already. So I'm going over those at a slow pace, obviously. Then apart from that, my cats take a bit of time because now their groomer doesn't come, so I end up spending some time with them.
How many
And
cats do you have?
I have like 6 cats.
Oh my God! Wow.
So they anyway keep me busy to some extent. And then obviously cooking has to be done, cleaning has to be done. Those are the new things which I've been exploring. Apart from that, Netflix has come to rescue to some
Okay.
extent. Yeah, and most of the time actually goes off just like that, because when you have to also do household work, it ends up
Taking a lot of time.
taking lots of time.
Yeah.
And then I actually, funnily, today only I started this thing on my page because, as I said, I love observation. So I'm going to share details about how I observe.
Oh, okay.
I have kind of started this 21-day thing.
Oh, nice.
That wherein I'll be talking about different topic each day, and this will help anybody. Like, because nowadays everybody likes to shoot. We inherently end up clicking pictures, as in even if it's with phone or whatever. Like, the medium could change. Like, in the sense, somebody could be doing it with a professional camera, but a lot of us are also doing it over phone and stuff. So this workshop would help everyone appreciate whatever is around them. So
Correct.
this is something I'm just this idea had been there since a long time, but I think now that people are homebound, there's perfect chance to have that audience.
Perfect. I mean, it's really fab to hear that, and I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
I love to, to break down a picture. I mean, any photo or anything which, any art form also. If it's paraphrased and if it's written about, I would love to read it. So
perfect.
definitely.
Yeah. So this is actually about that only,
Okay.
because the thing is that people tend to, what you usually would not see at a place is what you will start seeing, as in, and also it helps any artist. Like, if you're into painting, the things are similar. Like,
True.
the basics are similar for any art form. How you implement, like, I say that, like, photography is the fastest art medium because it's an instant gratification.
Correct.
What you see, you could just capture it and present it to the world instantly. Whereas painting might take slightly more time, but the basics would mostly remain same. So this would also help people to self-critique their work.
Yeah.
Because funnily, as a society, we also seek approvals. Like, we want somebody else to say that, oh, this is an awesome picture, like, this is so great. And we want that kind of approval also. But I'm hoping that this workshop will enable people to realize, okay, as in, they can analyze their own work and they would not really need that kind of help.
Correct. Okay. And the most important question that I think everybody who might watch this video, especially the girls and the guys out there, will be interested to know, why is Dave alone quarantined in a house with 6 cats and not anybody in particular? I mean, why are you single? Are you dating somebody? What is the scene like?
I am single. I'm not dating anybody.
Okay. And why is that so?
I come with a challenge of dating the 6 cats also.
Okay.
The person has to be really a pet lover to really keep up with me. And as in, funnily, one of my friends yesterday was saying, like, most of the cat people end up being alone. As in, one of my friends pointed out that to me. But let's see. I hope I break that jinx.
Yeah, you should. I mean, and I'm very sure you would, because look at you. I mean, I am sure there are people out there who are going gaga over you, but I'm sure there are people who are pet lovers too. I mean, what do you think has been that one thing that's stopping from this connection to happen? Is it like the...
Actually, I think Bombay also is a very fast-paced city.
Okay.
So the thing of you being able to give time to other person is very is something that does not happen that quick.
Mm-hmm.
And beyond one point, I think you also get used to your own space,
Very true.
and to let somebody into that space is very difficult.
Such mehnat, and we don't want to put that mehnat. Very true.
Yeah, and as I said, I am lazy anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm not the one who does too much mehnat, so I think that might be holding me back.
Yeah, I am very sure about that. But on that note, that since you have mentioned multiple times that you love being being slow and having a slow paced life, I think that's the challenge in the next segment of our conversation, which is a segment called Awkward Questions with Shashank. And I'll be shooting questions at you. All you have to do is be prompt, fast, and witty with your response.
Sure.
You cannot be slow. Right? So one stereotype you hate people assume about you.
Stereotype? Maybe they think I'm drunk. Like I sound drunk most of the time. Drunk or sleepy. And there's another one. I think about 50 people so far have said like I sound like a Malayali, which I find funny. I don't know why.
I think I would agree to the former one more than the latter one. You do sound drunk.
That's good.
Okay. So one celebrity you would want to shoot in the near future. You dream of shooting that celebrity.
To be honest, I'm not really fond of celebrity. I'm not a very celebrity person that way. And that actually helps me in my work because I don't bother at all. So I would rather shoot. Yeah, I'll shoot you next.
Oh my God, that's like a privilege I have not asked God for yet, but I'm very happy it came my way. But yeah, tell me. Okay, so let's change the question. One famous celebrity you had shot in the recent future.
Recent past.
Yeah, recent past. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So one famous celebrity I shot in recent past. I shot Yami recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, the one app you waste the most time on?
So I may not look like it, but I play a lot of games, which are really kiddish games. If you've heard of Clash of Clans.
Yes, I have. And you play that? Okay.
No, so I don't play Clash of Clans. They have a faster version which is called Clash Royale. So I play that a lot. And I think, so it's funny, like once I was in a flight and there were these kids and as soon as I got, like the plane landed and data was on and I started playing game because they wouldn't let us out yet. So these kids were fascinated with the thing that, I was on such and such level and stuff. So that is the app I waste most of my time on. Like
the least used app on your phone.
Least used? Why would I remember least used? Why?
Yeah, but I mean, you would remember the name, but maybe. And I really thought, by the way, I'll just interrupt your thought process by saying that I thought the most used app on your phone would be Tinder.
Actually, funnily, I am using it, but the Tinder passport has kind of spoiled it because at some point I kind of deleted it a day before. I was like, I'm never going to meet these people because now there's too much flood of everyone. Like the Tinder passport has enabled everybody to be everywhere.
Correct.
So you don't even know things. Like yeah. I see faint possibility of that. Though, as in there were optimistic news of some people getting married over
Tinder.
Because
Tinder,
like recently, like I read those news, but I don't know how true they are. But yeah, some people got married over Tinder. So
correct. Yeah, I heard that.
That optimism brought me back to Tinder. So yeah.
So are you looking for marriage? I mean, do you think you are ready for a marriage, or are you planning to find somebody? I mean, are you in sync with that logic?
Yes, I think it's good to have a person around as far as you can tolerate him or her. So I'm open to that. It's okay. As in, Though yesterday only I had a long discussion with my friends about open marriage.
Mhm.
So half of them were in favor of it, and half of them were not.
What were you
Because
in favor of?
I'm fine with open marriage. It's okay. Because the thing is, uh, I think at the end of the day, it's about being happy. So if
Mhm.
you're not really happy with somebody, then I think you may choose to move on, and which is fair enough. Like, because I would not want to keep fighting with my partner on daily basis and do his dinag ka dahi and my own dinag ka dahi. So I think it's better that it's okay to move on, or it's okay if you're fine with open marriage, you're fine with it. It's okay. And also, it's an individual choice between two individuals. What they're fine with is none of anyone else's business. So it's okay.
Correct. Okay. Okay, so we'll skip that question of least used app since you don't remember it, but we will move on to the next one. So, say you wake up one morning and you find yourself, you have turned into a woman. What would be the first thing you would do?
Hmm. Nothing usual. I think it will be same. Post a selfie on Instagram.
Oh my God. Okay. The new version. Dave 2.0. Devi.
Yeah, then, yeah, it would be same thing. As in, I don't think much would change
Okay.
because I would mostly have my cats next to me, and I'll have a shirt on for that selfie mostly. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna ask a very question which might offend you, but I am just playing it for the sake of playing. So please don't take offense.
yeah,
Shunning your pets forever or shunning photography forever? If you have to choose one.
photography.
Oh, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, broke for life or no sex for life?
Broke for life.
Okay. Now one place where you're not slow.
One place where I'm not slow.
Yeah.
Kissing.
Okay. Great. I think, yeah, and we have the last segment to this entire conversation, which is called I Will Test Your Millennial Lingo. I mean, we
Okay.
all are on dating apps and on WhatsApp and everywhere, and we chat
Yeah.
so much. And I think here or there, we tend to, experience and confront these words. And let's see if you remember them. The first one being TBH.
To be honest,
Correct. FYI.
for your information.
TLTR.
Yeah. No, this one. Talk to you later. No.
No, that it's something when somebody
Yeah.
somebody sends you a long message and you reply back to them.
No, the TL.
Uh, it's too long to read.
Oh shit! No, this I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, and the last one is
Nobody sends me long messages.
nobody does that.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last one is TFTI. TFTI.
TFT. This also I don't really know.
It's called thanks for the information.
Oh.
Yeah,
TFTI.
but I think you did amazingly well.
Thank you.
You actually scored 50% in this, and you did amazingly well in the other part. So yeah, I think you have rocked it and nailed it. And how?
Great. Thank
Great.
you.
And what else? What's your plan for the day?
I think I'll plan dinner now. Like I have to think because I ordered a vegetable basket like few days back. So
Okay.
there's a lot of vegetables at home. My usual to go is khichdi or dal chawal,
Okay.
which I loved always. So that is the default thing I cook. But since there's vegetable at home which are to finish, maybe something has to be planned for that. And
So you
then
live alone in Mumbai?
what?
Do you live alone in Mumbai? I mean,
No,
where do you?
I have a flatmate actually. I have a flatmate because I travel a lot for work.
Hmm,
I need somebody who's home for the cats also.
correct.
And it's pretty helpful to have flatmate because then you can travel slightly more. Because otherwise, when I used to travel for assignments, I had to return quick. Like I couldn't, and uh, as I mentioned earlier, like the fun part of photography is also being able to travel and see places. But that I couldn't do because of, in between, I couldn't do it because of the cats. So now I'm back on traveling a bit
And where does your
further.
family stay?
So my parents live in Indore,
Okay.
like mom, dad, yeah. So they are there. And because of the cats, I need to be here anyway.
Perfect.
But
Great, Dave. It was great catching up with you, and I wish that this COVID ends very soon so that we all can, just go out and resume our normal lives, and we can also
correct.
catch up once. I would be
Yeah.
there a lot because I've joined theatre in Lokhandwala, which has
Awesome.
paused because of the COVID thing.
Correct. Yeah.
Once it resumes, I would be there mostly on weekends, every weekend. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely catch
Yeah.
up.
Perfect. Yeah. Great talking to you.
Great, Dave. Thank you so much for doing this in the first place, and it was
Perfect.
lovely talking to you.
Same here.
Bye.
Bye.